Hey everybody, it's James here with Board Game Spotlight, and today we are going over Vikings Gone Wild, which will be hitting the Kickstarter backers and retail in the next month or so. So this is a deck building game with a twist. It is, first of all, let's just say it's gorgeous. The art's beautiful, everything's bright, everything's, it's just gorgeous, right? You have a great mix of deck building and tableau building, Euro engine kind of mixture with a tad bit of take that, but it's not destructive take that. So all of my people out there that hate having their stuff destroyed and take that, you're gonna love this because you can attack other players, but it's not destructive at all. So I think this is gonna fit a niche that a lot of people are gonna like. So quickly, let's just dive into the tableau and what you're doing and your objective. Your objective is to be the first person, depending on your game count, to either hit 40 points for a 2-player or 30 points for 3+. Okay? In your deck, you've got 3 main resources. You've got attack units that can do a certain amount of damage. You've got gold, which can buy you stuff, and you got beer, because all Vikings love gold, beer, and smashing things. Right? Of course. You've also got your town hall is what you start with. In your town hall, you can have a max of up to 3 buildings. And as you build your deck and you get more money, you're going to increase your buildings on your tableau. So you can build a brewery that produces beer. You can produce a gold factory that produces more gold. You have to have a place to store that stuff, so you can build those containers that will store those. You can get a tavern, so you can draw an extra card each round. And you can also get a draka, I guess that's how you say it. And you can keep one unused card for the next round. I'll explain why that's important in a second. There's some in-game bonus goals, so just because you're the first person to get to 30 doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win, because you might lose after these points are added to the total scores. Over here you've got more attack units that you can buy. You've got an Elf Archer, a Bone Crusher, and a Pigator. And you can see that they have way more attack values. And then up here you can see how much they cost. So this guy, you need 4 beer and 3 gold. Then there's some defense card, and this is where the game, I think, really differentiates itself. But you can buy defense cards and keep them in your hand, and I'll tell you in a second how that works. Then you've got Divine Favorite cards. These are the most powerful cards in the game. You can't buy these, you have to earn them. And so when you get these in your hand, they go in your deck, they do some really crazy effects, like this guy can do 3 beer or 3 gold. The Valkyrie, she's 3 attack, and she gets to bring back a unit card from your discard pile to your hand. Just a bunch of great effects like that, and there's a whole stack of those. Over here, you have the track where this is where the variety of the cards really come in the game. And there's a lot of different things you can do up here. You can get scrolls, you can attack, grab this shaman, put it in your hand, you can attack this undead, you can grab gold miners. There's really nice upgrades in there. And there's going to be different mission cards that you have on your own tableau that give you things that you may try to do in your round to earn extra victory points. So like this one, if you succeed in attacking against a building, you're going to get a victory point. And then you get to draw from the stack of more, and some of these get into some really higher end type of missions. Just keep scoring points on your turn. One of the big things in the game too is you got this little guy here in the middle and this exchange rate. So you can move and swap resources around to do the best you can to build out what you're trying to build out that particular round. So let me explain a little bit how the attacking works. I know that concerns a lot of people when they hear attacking. They don't like that sort of thing. So if you were to have this Elf Archer in your 5 cards that you drew out, and let's say that was your hand, you would have a total attack value this turn of 3. And you get 2 beer buying power and a gold. All right? So that 3, I could attack. Let's pretend that this player over here had the gold container. Because it has a defense of 3 and I could attack that and earn a point. So there you have, if you can attack successfully these buildings, however many buildings at one time that you can attack, you're going to get that many victory points. So if I could successfully attack 3 buildings at once, I'd get 5 points. Now what you can do when you play your hand, you do not have to play all of the cards out of your hand. You can keep a card. So if you were at some point to buy one of these defense cards, as you can tell, the cannon tower here adds 2 defense to a building for this round. So let's pretend that this player had kept that card in their hand and hadn't shown it. And I say, I'm attacking your gold container. You only get to declare what you're attacking one time. So I'd say, hey, I've got this Viking warrior and this elf archer attacking this gold container. I've declared that. Then the other player would say, all right, cool. I had the cannon tower and I have rebuffed your attack. So that's where the take that comes. It's not really in the attacking, it's in the defensive side of things. So you can hold on to a card. That allows you to also bluff. You might just hold a gold card in your hand because you couldn't use it. You didn't have the right amount to buy something else in the round. You just hold this in your hand. And if the other player's known at some point during the game you've bought a defense tower card, they don't know this is not it. Or they may try to risk it anyway. It just really depends. So the game really flows well in that way that you can do a little bluffing, you can buy and build out your tableau. So your tableau is going to end up having, you're going to have a gold factory, you're going to get a tavern, you're going to do some things, you're going to upgrade your town hall so that you can have more than 3 buildings. If you can successfully attack someone's level 3 town hall, that'll also earn you a divine favor card, which is awesome. The game is fun because you get to build all this stuff out. You get to see your engine go. You end up getting a good many resources and can really tie a few things together. And then you start doing these attacks on each other that score you points. But like I said, it doesn't destroy any of the buildings. Like the building doesn't get destroyed if I attack it. I just get the points from it. It plays in about 45 minutes to an hour. There are 3 expansions for it coming out already that's going to add a lot of replayability to the game and options. And I know that there's also a solo variant that's tied into one of the expansions that will kind of give it a pretty cool, it kind of seems like a Thunderstone maybe kind of feel to it with the way that you got to destroy stuff as it comes out. But guys, I can't recommend this game enough. It is, it's light enough that entry level players can jump right in and pick up on it pretty quickly and get after it. It's gorgeous to look at, but there's enough strategy and enough fun tableau building and deck building, engine building with the strategy that you want to go for to play it multiple times and have a really good time. So this, guys, is Vikings Gone Wild from Lucky Duck Games, and I would suggest you guys give it a look. All right. Until next time, this is James, the Board Game Spotlight.